morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I will share with you guys one of the most influential people in the world, and that is Mark Cuban. And before we dive into the presentation, allow me to share a fun fact about Mark Cuban, is that he ran his first business when he's a teenager. And I think that it really reflected his future success in the business world. And in this 9-minute presentation, I will talk about his fascinating stories, his journey, and a TV show called Shark Tank, and that's part I will prove that why he deserved this spot in the Time 100 and how he impacts our world. So basically, Mark Cuban is born in 1958, and he's a businessman. And he's from a middle-class family, and he studied in Indiana University. And in his college year, he ran several businesses, small businesses. He runs a bar and he even taught disco dance lessons. And after he graduated from Indiana University, he started a software company called Micro Solutions. And it sold it to CompuServe for millions of dollars. And this is an old image from CompuServe. This company is shut down in 2009, so this is an old image from it. So next one is a big move for Mark Cuban. It's Broadcast.com. So what is this company? So in 1990s, if you want to listen to sports like Major League Baseball or basketball, you have to listen in those old kind of old radios or maybe in a car. But at that time, they have internet and computers. So this company is a great idea. Is that hey, if we create a great website that we can listen to broadcasts, listen to sports while you are using internet and computers. And Yahoo sold this great idea in this company and sold it to Yahoo for $5.7 billion. Sorry. And for Mark Cuban, it's a huge success. But for Yahoo, it's considered one of the worst trade for them because they spend too much money on a single company. So after he had a huge success in the tech world, he wanted to invest in sports. And at first, he wanted to buy a Major League Baseball team, but he failed. So in 2000, he bought Dallas Mavericks, a NBA team, for $200 million. And after 10 years, they won their first franchise championship in 2011. And this in 2024, this team had worth over $4 billion. But Mark Cuban is still running the team, but he sold most of his stocks. And I think why he sold these stocks is because he wanted to invest in other fields. So this is the future superstar for Dallas Mavericks. It's Luka Doncic, and they have been in the finals right now. And on the right side, I think it's a most iconic picture for Mark Cuban is that when they won their first championship, he just grabbed the Larry O'Brien trophy and went into the bathroom. So I think that's really interesting and funny. The next one I will talk about a show called Shark Tank, and he's a big-time investor in this show. So at this part, there are 6 investors. They call 6 sharks. So they will invest young entrepreneurs in this show. So I will talk about what Mark Cuban is good at when he's in the show. So basically he's in this show for every season. So Mark Cuban is really good at offering advices, offering cash for these young entrepreneurs. And he has a mind and courage to take risks. And I think he's really good at finding new ideas for them. For Mark Cuban, it's really simple, is that you want to make their dreams come true. And I think it proves that he's a visionary investor. And for Mark Cuban, because he's really good at offering advices, so it's a best mentor for these young entrepreneurs if they wanted to get success in the business world. So after that, let me talk about how he impacts our world. So first, I will talk about his personality. So I think he's really brave and he loves to tell the truth. So first one, he posted this on social media. He said you have to pay $275 million in 2024 for taxes. And I think that he's really brave, and in X and in social media, he often talk about some sensitive topics. Yeah. And for Mark Cuban, it's all about giving it back. Because he had huge success in tech world and in sports. So he donated millions of dollars to charity, to healthcare, to education as well. And the third one is he started a company called Mark Cuban Cost Plus Drugs Company. So this company started in 2022, and this is a logo. And I think it's weird is that this is really the whole name about this company called Mark Cuban. So it's not common for a company to have a person's name. So this company is a drugs company, and it's all about saving customers money by removing the middleman and using a strategy called cost plus pricing strategy. And this strategy is about markups. So if you want to buy a drug from this company, they will add some specific percentage on the drug. And they will tell you that, oh, we will charge you about 15% of the drugs and the cost of the drug and a little bit of shipping fee. So it's about transparent, because in America it is expensive, super expensive if you want to go to a doctor or buy some medicine. So in America it is a society challenge and it is a huge problem in America because a lot of companies that are selling drugs is not transparent and they will charge you a lot of money. So and you have to be competitive enough to save this industry. So Mark Cuban invests huge money in this company. Yeah. And this is a famous quote about Mark Cuban. I think he said a lot of times. He said, always wake up with a smile, knowing that today you are going to have fun and accomplish others are too afraid to do. So for me, what I learned from him is that just embrace the challenge, embrace the grind, and never stop believing in ourselves. And just keep learning and be adaptable. So let's learn from his fearless attitude and his drive that always aim high. So thanks for listening in this Q&A session. Any questions?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Thanks for your presentation. And I want to ask, do you think Dallas Mavericks will win the final championship?
Personally, I think no. I want Kyrie Irving to win the championship, but not Luka Doncic. And I like Minnesota Timberwolves, and then defeat them. So I'm not really happy about it. Okay. Very good.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for your presentation. And I'd like to ask, did he take computer science major in college? Why do you so many?
It's like a surprise. So he's majored in marketing and most of the business. And he started a software company because of a course, just one course. So because of a course and his friends that is majored in software, so he could have worked together with his.
Then how did you get the broadcast.com?
Oh, because he sold the micro solutions to a computer, so he had millions of dollars. So broadcast.com is not a company he started, sorry. This is not a company he started, it's a company that he invested in.
And then he sold the company to Yahoo?
Yeah. So he just invested a company and sold the company. Like Dallas Mavericks, he just invested the team and sold the team. So I think that maybe 90% he will sell the Mark Cuban drugs company. Yeah.
Very good. Any others? Maybe one more question or comment? Feel free to ask or speak. Maybe I can ask a question.
Okay.
I think Mark Cuban, he's also very active in politics.
Yes.
So does he say anything about the current presidential candidate? Does he show any support for
Did you know a podcast called Lex Friedman podcast? Yeah, Lex Friedman had interviewed him, and he said that Trump, they both have problems. Basically, in conclusion, he thinks they are not really good, suck.
Maybe one day he'll run for the presidency.
I think yes. I think he will run. And he talked about DEI program a lot. So yeah, it's kind of sensitive too, I think.
Good. Any others? I think if there are no further questions or comments, then thank you very much for the presentation.
Thank you.